What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another movie review. This time we're doing Scream 5. I know the title's Mount Scream, but it's the fifth installment of the movie, so I'm calling it Scream 5. And this movie stars, Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette. And this is the only thing that's not directed by Wes Craven, who sadly passed away back in 2015. Now, when I first started, when I heard about it, they're gonna make a fifth one, like why the fuck are they making a fifth? Why did they make a fifth movie? Fifth movie. The best premium passed away. You can't die. You can't do Scream anymore. And when I first saw the trailer of the movie, I wasn't excited for this movie. I'm really excited for the movie, but as a Scream, but I love the other four Scream movies. I think Wes Craven get the first good job with the first four Scream movies. Now, when I first started trading the movie, I wasn't excited for this movie. Because it doesn't have Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson and other writers. This movie was directed by Matt I forgot his last name, but I'll link it down below. And I saw this movie. I didn't see the movie overnight. I saw it 2 weeks later, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm a little late doing this review, but I was busy on that. Now, was this movie good? Those four movies? Well, let's talk about it. This movie didn't. A part of this movie is that I like Sydney Gale in this movie. Let's talk about the first sports movie. I like Sydney one of my favorite final girls in the first movie. And same with Gale. Now in the first movie she was kind of unlikable, but as the series movies went on, she became more relatable character. Like, taking my second favorite final girl, Dewey was kind of an idiot, but he was he was a smart character. He played this deputy. And his first movie, The Kill, was pretty good. I liked the story was interesting. In the first movie, and the second movie, the first movie, The Kill was Billy and Stu, played by Matthew Lillard and his other actors. I don't remember his name. In the second movie, they brought in two brand new characters, and on the first and fourth had Randy. In the second movie, they had Sydney Gale's back, Dewey's back, and Sydney's in college now, college in the movie, and meet these new characters. One of them is Timmy Oliphant. Spoilers. It's a psychopath. And then he killed off Randy in the first movie. Like, oh no, they killed Randy. They killed off Randy. They killed the bad character. And Billy, it's shocking Billy killing Oliphant. And also, the main killer is Billy's mom. And the third movie, they facing this movie studio. Based off the movie Stabbed and Stabbed 3. And, they got these actors play Sydney Gale and Dewey, and facing the killing PlayStation studio and all that. And the fourth one they brand new characters. Let's talk about this movie. Like the positive movie. I like this. Like the kills was good. They buying. Like I said, this movie don't make any sense to me. This is no movie where Jay Vader's talk about. I'm kind of Jay Vader, as you say this movie makes sense. I kind of agree with him. I told him I wasn't excited for this movie. And as I watched this movie, I was kind of right. This movie this movie I didn't really like. I didn't like this. They're buying brand new characters. They were kind of interesting, but the kills were kind of interesting. Let's talk about the positive first. The positive, I like Sydney Gale and these other kids. The acting's pretty good, and by Judy. And I hate how they did Stewie characters. they made him like a washed up loser. Like the other fourth screamer, he was bad. He was badass. He gets stabbed a lot, but the first movie he gets stabbed, but he somehow in the second movie I thought he died in the second movie, but he somehow he survives in the movie. And third movie, first movie this movie he's basically retired. He's like a washed up loser, and basically him and Gail lived in different cities. And the fourth movie they were married, and you find out how in this movie and Dewey couldn't handle that, so he moved away, and they basically separated. And the kids and the new kids in the movie, one played by Mason Gooding, and I haven't got the other thing. In the beginning of this movie, they see this teenage girl. Basically, she gets stabbed, but she doesn't die though. She just gets stabbed. Basically, she ends up in the hospital, and one of these characters is a sister played by Billy's daughter. Like, how the hell did he have a daughter? He was in high school. And like, he had the movie doesn't play it good. Like this, like what? How did it even happen? Like, and there's shocking. There's a lot of spoilers in this movie. I'm not gonna spoil the movie if you haven't seen it. Just I ain't like these kids in the movie. Like one of them playing how one of them has to be the killer. Like what the fuck? What? Like that doesn't even make sense. Makes sense. And Sydney Gale. Remember how was Sydney Gale in this movie? In this movie, Sydney's not a mother now. She mother to two good children in this movie, 2 kids in this movie, and Gale's not reporting again, and going again. And Sydney Gale, they're barely even in this movie. They're not even the stars in this movie. All these other kids we don't care about. Like I didn't give a damn they lived or died and lived or who survived, who get killed in this movie. And there's a lot of spoilers in this movie. I'm not gonna say who dies in the movie. Like in the first movie, Sydney's mother Marine gets how Billy abandoned him and his mother, so he hated Sydney's mother, and basically he kills her, and he becomes like a serial killer, basically Ghostface, and like now he wants to kill Sydney, all the friends, and all that. And he teams with Stu also, who's a sociopath, and basically want to give revenge on Sydney and his friends and all that. Now you understand the story that's in the other 4 screamers. Like, and it's also in the second movie. The killer is Billy's mom, and Mickey played by Timmy Oliphant. Basically, she wants revenge for Sydney for killing her own son and all that. And I like the story. And the third movie was very underrated. I ain't like the character in the first movie. The third movie is Sydney's brother. Basically, he wants the life that Sydney never had. Basically, his mother Marine abandoned him, and he got he resisted. So he wants revenge on Sydney. And so boys, he come to find out he was a killer. And the open scene where he kills Cotton and his girlfriend, and in the second movie you think Cotton is the killer. Come to find out he's not. And then he gets killed in the third one. And in the fourth movie, it's Jill is Sydney's cousin. Basically, he wants Sydney's life. Like they based on moving her. He want the fame and glory. And nobody cared about Jill. Nobody gave a shit about Jill. Basically, she comes there to Sydney, and basically she kill her. And he wants revenge on her, and no spoilers. And in this movie, the killers don't make any sense. Like, these movies don't make any sense. There's two killers in this movie. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna spoil the movie, but and one daughter that makes sense in this movie. There's a lot of negatives in the movie. There's a lot more negatives in the movie than positive. Like this movie was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Not as good as the other movie. I didn't like this. Like I said, I didn't like this movie. Like Jay's favorite movie. He didn't like this movie. Like I know Ryan O'Toole and Austin Putman love this movie, and like this movie has a 7.3 out of IMDb, but I don't see how. Like this movie not very good. Good. And this is coming who is a Scream fan. Like they said, this movie did not need to exist. Cause nobody can direct a good Scream like Wes Craven can. Like I wanted to say this movie is what I thought it was gonna be. I can't make a movie. Like I said, if you like this movie, that's great. I'm not here to judge your opinion, but respect my opinion. But respect mine. Like I said, I didn't really like this movie. I didn't like this movie. This movie just didn't make sense to me. So on a scale of 1 out of 10, I'm gonna give the movie Scream 5 a 5 out of 10. Like I said, not very good. Not as good as the other 4. I can't. So let's review for movie Scream 5, or aka Scream 2022. I'm calling Scream 5 because that's what it is. If you like this movie, give this movie a thumbs up, and follow me on social media, and subscribe to my page. And remember, love God, God's love. Peace.